Oh, not a lot of crap to carry. This is the end of the video at the beginning. So I've just been informed that there was a rave down at my camp about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and went down there with petrol generators, and the police were called. Said that between 50 and 100 people. Music started at about midnight, went until 5 when police came and they all had to disperse. So I mean, I suppose that's what it's there for, to party, and if there were a rave down there they tidied it up, but this were done last weekend with that. And again, the chap did say that there was quite a bit of traffic of people going down there. Now then everyone, hope you're all alright. Going to that camp. It's Tuesday, it's about dinner time. Got the week off work, I'm going to go down for a few hours, have something to eat, carry on working at the shelter, the second shelter that is. Just hope no one's down there because I can't be bothered sorting people's crap out. I'm hoping there's going to be no damage down there, for last few times I've been down. I've had to chop up trees that have been felled, just generally tidy everything up. I'll tell you something, this path that I used to take in, it's been getting a lot of wear. It's not usually this worn out. That's a shame really. But it was inevitable we're going to get found eventually. I've been there for 2 years now, so fingers crossed there's going to be no more damage. It's an absolute fucking tip. Sorry for swearing. Obviously people have been down here and had a party, and oh my god. The shelters are in one bit, but just look what's happened. Again, the tree that I showed you last time, it had been hacked down here. This tree's been taken down. This great big tree here has been hacked at. Look at the state of it. Rubbish. They've taken the pallet out of the shelter, which is going to be for a bed. Put a log in there for some reason. There's glass appeared from somewhere. But this is the best bit. Check this out. Look at the state of that. That's the tree they've cut down. It's just hanging there. This sign again. We're not having that. This big branch has been cut off that went up here as well. Again, the boundary that I put down seems to have moved out of the way. Bag of crap here. Like I said, they moved the pallet out of the shelter, that's for the bed. Log cabins had a party inside. Crap. Bottles. Lighters. Bottles thrown all around here. Jack Daniel's bottle. Stella. We'll just throw it. Who on earth comes into Woodlands and think this is acceptable? What the hell? It just go through these people's minds. Look, another tree's been cut down. There it is, line up 4. Another tree here, I don't know where that one's from. All this area, like I said before in previous videos, it should be all wild garlic, all grown everywhere now, but look at it. And that's just going to be that's a health hazard. That great big tree there, that's the one that's been cut down off that stump. So I found out where that glass has come from. If you can remember that little fancy coffee table I brought down. Well, it's been down here for nearly 2 years, untouched. There we go. Smashed straight off there. I'm going to make a brew. I need a brew beforehand. So here's the log cabin. I've swept all the dirt and debris out and bagged everything up. Placed some more of those tiles back down on the floor. Cleaned fire pit out, fireplace out, sorry. Scraped all underneath there as well. And to be fair, I didn't actually tidy it out since the last flood, so it needed doing. But yeah, I've given it a tidy. You can see where everything's all been washed out, fallen out. It needs all re-chinking. And there's a Spitfire. Picking up as much glass as I can, putting it in a bottle. I figure that's going to be the easiest way to get rid of it. Obviously I can pick up a few shards, but I might have to leave some and scatter them around the bottom of trees and in undergrowth. I mean, it's just ridiculous, is this, isn't it? It's like having the mum come and tidy up after they've made a mess in the bedroom. Why go somewhere to enjoy it but then destroy it? Beggars belief. There you go. I've got water on for another brew. We'll show what's been going on. Tidied up all the way around here. Put the pipe back in there. Put the bed back together, remove the log which was in there, oddly. Just move that bench out of the way. There's little bits of glass still on the floor I need to pick up, which is going in that bottle. I've just dragged all this back with spade, put the perimeter back on it. Still bits of cap to pick up. I'm going to go around and pick everything up. That's what I've done so far. Virtually all of that in that bag were from log cabin. So I'd same again on this side. I'm just going to drag it all back and go around and picking all litter up. Now that tree does seem pretty firm, held up right up there, but I still reckon it's going to fall at some point. I don't want anyone to get hit by it, so I think it might be a bit too heavy for me to move on my own. I'll have to wait to get one of the boys down and we'll do it. So yeah, hot coat cans, burger bottles, bags, bottles strewn around here, thrown. I just found this, maybe an earring or a necklace jewel. It's probably a necklace jewel really, it's a bit heavy. Next to this tree that's been cut down, but just not floor. So that led me to think there was a young lass down here, all stood round here, hacking away at a bloody tree. Nice one. cooking up a bit of food. Just going to pull some sausages apart and get them inside. Going to add a bit of my special seasoning that I made. That's how I think it around. So I'm going to get these sausages cooked on and drain the fat off. And then add some spaghetti. Cheap and cheerful. That's in there. Like that. There we have it. Pork sausage, a little spicy mix that I made, and a tin of spaghetti. That's actually proper good. You know that? Proper good that. Got oven rims here. All gone. Lovely. So, yet again I come down and tidy the camp. I get people going to come down. It's been found, word's going to get around. I found a lot of baggies around, so those coming down smoking the Rastafarian all burned. Kids do though, innit? Come down for a drink, smoke, we've all been there. But never once have we trashed the woods. It didn't even look like they stayed the night either, they just looked like they'd sat. Like they'd just come down for a few hours and buggered off again. Come down for a few hours, destroyed things and then buggered off again, should I say. Oh, there we go. Camp's all tidy again. It was inevitable after 2 years that we're going to get found and started getting used. And you know, who wouldn't want to come in Tuck Woods and have a party here? You know, that's what we do. But in all my 30 years, nearly 30 years of camping, I've never destroyed it anywhere. But I've done the best I can. I've tidied everything up, and we'll walk through it. So I started off in the log cabin. Picked out bottles and glass and plastic, whatever else that they had, bagged it all up. Entered the fireplace which they'd used. And scraped under the bed, tidied under there. Put some more of these floor mats down. Just tidied it up a bit. Fortunately that table got broke, the glass went to front of that. Which I tidied up all that as well. I tidied up round here, scraped all this back. The pallet which was in the second centre rebuild for a bed had been brought out, so brought that back in there, shoved it back in. If I come back out here again, scraped all that back. All the trees that had been cut down and left and just dragged over the yard I've dragged over to that point over there. I put the perimeter back. I can't do anything with this tree, unfortunately. I mean, look at the size of it. That's what I found on the floor earlier on. Look at the size of that tree. It's taken a long time to get through that. Proper been hacking at it, and you can see it's caught up right up there, and it's too heavy for me to move on my own, so I'm not going to bother. Get one of the lads down with some time to do it. Around here, tidied up round here, there were beer bottles and whiskey bottles all thrown over there, and burger boxes. Down here, cans and stuff. There was another tree there cut down. I'd move that out of the way, tidied up there. I redid the roof on this second shelter. I took it all off and started again. I used these long fence posts I'm going to use for the beds in the first rebuild over here. Decided to use them for the roof. We'll get a tarp over that next time down. Just tidied it up, taking all ends off. Yeah, it's looking alright. Decent little shelter that. Come round here and inside. Well then, that's it for today. Been here about 7 hours now. Done as much as I could. You ever get the feeling you're wasting your time, you know? And we're not touching the shelters, it's just the surrounding area. Like I've said in previous videos, all this round here now, other than the trees that they've knocked down, cut down should I say, all this should be covered in flowers, wild flowers and wild garlic, but it's obviously been trampled on for a long time, and the path is just, well, it's obvious really now, it's totally like a public footpath. You know, I had no idea I'd enjoy doing this so much. Came down with my first shelter. Then I moved on and started building a log cabin. I built a log cabin for God's sake. Just, don't know. People are going to come down and start destroying the place. It looks bad to me, doesn't it? I mean, that massive tree as well, cut down. That's just someone else's. That's just the work of an absolute arse face. Jesus, man. So I've got all this to carry on. I'm not leaving it. I just hope all bags hold. I'm going to go a long way around as well because halfway down canal. Like I said earlier, there's a black bag down there full of bottles and cans, which is no doubt from here. So thanks very much for watching. I'm going to pick these up and bloody t-shirt as well. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. I'm going to get these out of here. I'll see you soon.